Hello Pisces, what's up? Welcome to your love reading. Nice, Queen of Cups. You're in love with someone. Someone's in love with you. Trusting your intuition. I'm getting someone that you're in love with. You closed off to this person. Could have been because of a lack of stability that this person didn't have to offer. Okay, you have a lot of love for them again. I'm already getting an energetic difference between you guys. You could be the more matured one, the more loving, the more sensitive, the more compassionate, the more giving. Now you've probably closed off to this person, okay, because this person gives you a lot of security issues, okay. You feel very insecure, you feel you were over giving, and now you've become very sensitive, okay. But I am getting more of that cold and detached vibe from you. Ace of Pentacles. Now that you've pulled away, this person is wanting to come towards you, wanting to offer you something stable, something solid, something committed. They want a brand new practical beginning with you. Say, like we say, right? You're dealing with the Knight of Swords here. This is someone who's rushing in towards you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But someone who's wanting to come in, rushing towards you, wanting to communicate with you, wanting to go towards their Queen of Cups, who's shut them down completely, okay? They're ready to put in the work. They're ready to put in the effort. They're obsessively working towards this, okay? They're wanting to better this relationship. There was a lack of effort from this person, lack of commitment, lack of putting in the same kind of intensity of work that you put in, okay? Now you're backing out, and the moment you back out, they're coming behind you. They're chasing you. They're coming back behind you. But the Knight of Swords is, don't expect emotional communication, but do expect confrontation. More like, I want you back. Like, I just want you back. I'm ready to work on this, okay? Give me one chance. I'm ready to work on this. But this is going to keep you very stuck in your head, okay? You'll be like, whoa. Like, what the hell happened, you know? What the hell happened? Again, energetic difference, like I said, right? You're the mature one. This could be someone very, very younger to you, but someone who likes to be in and out of your life, okay? Hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. But again, at the same time, someone who does not like to be expressive about their emotions, you know, someone who suppresses their emotions, someone who lacks that sympathy, not the right word, someone who lacks that compassion, okay? They just like to come and say the truth and leave, okay? Whether it hurts you or not, it's not their business. But their intention is definitely to put in the work. Definitely. But they're very focused on bettering this relationship, strength. But you're holding back. You're holding back because you could have ended things with this person, okay? You could have come to a full circle with this person. This person could be living at a distance from you. You're holding back. You're resisting their feelings, okay? You are resisting your feelings. There's like this, you have these animal instincts of that drive, passion, you know, towards this person. But again, you're trying to tame the situation, okay? Because you've overgiven to this person. You've given in too much, okay? And it came to a point where you learned your lessons and you realized that this relationship has come to a full circle. You know, you reached like this milestone with this person, okay? And you've closed the cycle with this person, okay? Whether you want to start this new chapter with this person or not, that's going to be up to you. But they're coming in, like rushing in is what I'd say. Okay, the tower just flew off. 1 second. The tower in reverse flew out. I'm not going to take it. But yes, there's definitely a tower moment that happened between you guys. Okay, a huge realization, a shake-up, a breakup. And now this person wants to come in and they want to literally revamp the relationship, you know, like make changes. They want to avoid the disaster. Rather, I'd say they want to rebuild with you. Okay, rebuild on a very strong foundation. Okay. I'm also getting with the strength here, there's someone here who's probably even the other way of looking at it. Someone's ready to make that bold, courageous move towards you, okay? Maybe this was someone who was a coward, you know, trying to get the easy way out, you know, trying to cop out of putting in the real effort, doing the real work, right? You're coming in with that effort and work. Until lambs become lion, right? The death here, they've gone through a huge transformation, or they have been going through a huge transformation. This ending that happened between you guys, right? It completely flipped them 180 degrees. It forced them to see this entire connection in a different view, in a different perspective, okay? And now they're coming in towards you as a completely changed person. Someone who wants to put in the work, someone who feels the need to communicate with you, and someone who feels the need to be very courageous, and they know that if they want this relationship with you, they're going to have to man up, woman up, take it how it resonates. But this is a transition, okay? They could have gone through the dark night of the soul, whatever. Shedding off all the negative patterns, and they're coming in with that new, you know, that new side of theirs, okay? You're not going to be recognizing this person when they come in. You're just going to be like, is this the same person who broke up with me, or the same person who didn't put in the work, and who made me give them their all, and there was no reciprocity from this person, right? Four of Pentacles. Could be someone who's closed off to you, but I have a feeling this person's holding on to you very tight. Or probably when this person comes in with that transition, you're going to be very, you're going to be in that very safe zone. I don't think you're ready to open up. Regardless, you're dealing with a little clingy lover, okay? They have security issues. They're very insecure. Could be someone who's very jealous. Say Two of Swords. You're not very sure if you want this person. See, that's what I'm getting. A lot of confusion here. Because with the Queen of Pentacles here, now that, you let this person go, right? You could have been, you're very focused on your work. You're focused on creating that stability, security for your own self. You could have been very dependent on this person, okay? To give you that commitment, to give you that, that nurturing, that caring, okay? But now you're giving this a very, very practical look. You're trying to think very logically, putting your emotions on the side, like I said, right? And you're stuck in your head. You're going to have to make a very, very stressful decision, okay? It's like you're going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm getting both the decisions are not going to be very, it's like both the decisions are something which you're like, dude, I don't know. Maybe this is between choosing two people, but I'm getting more like between choosing whether you still want to give this person another chance or whether you want to completely let this person go and move on, okay? Both are like a big risk for you. Because you're very focused, you probably want something stable, okay? And because of your past experiences with this person, you're not sure. You're not sure. Three of Swords. This person's caused you a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, okay? You're still going through this Three of Swords moment. See, Four of Pentacles. You're still holding back. You're still holding back. You're not sure if you want to do this or not. You're feeling that pain. I feel with the Three of Swords here, right? It's more like you want to release the pain, but I feel this person's coming in to recover, to heal the situation, okay? They know they brought a lot of pain to the situation. They messed up. They screwed up big time. Could also have put you in a third-party situation. Again, guys, third party does not mean a third romantic person, a person that they're involved with. It could also mean a third element which is external to you, okay, which could be work, which could be family, which could be anything else, that is coming between you and this person, okay? It could be anything, a job, anything, distance. But yeah, they're coming in to clarify. This is the truth, okay? They're coming in to talk to you because you've completely shut yourself off to this person. You still have with the Two of Swords here. This is flat out blocking. Like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't know what you have to say. I don't even want to hear what you say. Because looks like you were done in the past with the Death here. See, Hangman. This person could have put you on hold for a very long time, or I feel this person now has a change point, okay? They are seeing things from a new perspective. And with the new perspective, what comes in is the Ten of Cups. This person wants a happily ever after with you. They want to work on this relationship. They're coming in to talk to you. They're going to do whatever it takes to get you back. They're trying to see things from your point of view too, okay? It's like this pause, this moment of pause. So if you thought there was an ending in your relationship, looks like a transition. I wouldn't call it an ending. I feel a cycle has ended, okay? A chapter ended within this connection. And now there's a new chapter that's ready to start between you guys. At least that's what they want. Even if you let it go, right? That's what they want. They're rushing in. They're not ready to end this at all. They're resisting this ending. They're more like coming in like, okay, I'm ready to change, okay? I've gone through what I had to. I learned my lessons. I've taken my time. I've given this situation a lot of time, thought about it. This is a very spiritual, very meditative energy, a lot of realizations, but again, a lot of inaction also, okay? So yeah, they've taken this time out and now they see things from a different point of view. And with that happily ever after, they want it all with you. See, Three of Pentacles, beautiful. They want to work with you. They want to build with you. They want something very, very stable, something very solid, okay? They're very, very committed. They're wanting to be very, very committed to their goals, okay? And very, very committed to you at the same point. That's let's build, let's talk. They want to work as a team. They want to collaborate, okay? But yeah, they want to work as a team. Earlier, it was a one-sided situation, okay? They expected you to do all the work. But this time, they're putting in their all. They're wanting to work in with their anger, that drive, that passion. They're working in with harmony with all those instincts that they have instead of being in their ego or, wanting to be dependent on you. This time, they're like, I'm in this with you. The Moon. But again. So the Moon can tell me two things. The moon is, I'm getting a lot of confusion when this person comes back, right? The moon is, you need to trust your intuition. See, justice here, right? This person wants, they have clarity about the situation. If there was any kind of fear, right? They're releasing that fear. They're releasing the stress, anxiety, which has to do with this. They have clarity about what they want. And their clarity is that they want to work with you. Okay, maybe this person created a lot of deception in the past. They were suppressing their emotions, but right now, they're ready to open up. They're trusting their intuition when they're coming towards you. And they're hoping that you will take them back. But with the moon, this is also a Pisces card, right? Which means that you are probably in your illusion. So that's what I'm saying, right, Pisces? The thing out here is that a lot of times we don't see. Two of Swords here. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes we're not trying to see the facts, okay? We're only trying to trust our illusions, trust our beliefs, trust our viewpoint about this person, or trust things, or trust anything that we went through in the past, in our experiences with other relationships, or within this situation, okay? So Pisces, what I'd like to say is with the moon here, right? This is all deception, but this is illusions, like I said, but this has nothing to do with the external world, nothing to do with the real world, okay? This is all about you. Your fears, this is about you. That fear, it has to do with you. It has nothing to do with this person. I feel this person is very genuine and they're coming in towards you with that change in them, okay? Like that, completely rising from the ashes, okay? That's like a rebirth card. So if you want to give this person a chance, you can. Not saying that you have to. It's going to be up to you. But if you're going to operate from the moon energy here, which is again unknown energy, I'm getting more like trust issues. You don't trust this person. Well, then, I don't know. Because with the justice here, I feel things are going to be fair. They're coming in to restore that balance, coming in to rectify that situation. They've got their karma for sure. And they realize what they did was wrong, okay? They fucked up. They realize that. But they're definitely coming in towards you with good intentions. So, yeah, if you want to take them back, you can. But they're ready to put in the work, okay? Probably you're the one who's still thinking about this. See, I'm getting a lot of Hangman, Moon. This is all Pisces, right? I'm getting a lot of you thinking, Two of Swords here. Because you're still hurting, right? You cannot get over whatever they did to you. But see, Justice, 10 of Cups. Look, they're ready to make things fair. They want to give you this commitment. They want to give you this emotional happiness, okay? They want to see this, family, kids, etc., okay? They're very happy with you. And that emotional happiness, fulfillment that they get with you, they get it with no one else. I think you're the one who's going to take your time, or you just don't trust them. But yeah, it's going to be up to you, Pisces. They're ready to put in the work. They're coming in to communicate if they still haven't. You're probably going to be in two minds. But yep, they're very serious about you this time, okay? So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this reading resonates, and do like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.